Okay, all right. So this is Afternoon Sports Slay with the Queen, Micah K. This is a collaboration with the Boxing Voice. Now, let's get into it. Decarree Scott, you are 6-0 with 6 knockouts. Now,
Yes.
I know people might ask this a lot, but how did you get the name Mac Truck?
Oh man, my coach, I was sparring one day and it was between Matt Truck or Freight Train, but the dude was a pro. He was like 4-0 at the time, I believe. And I probably had like I want to say like 10 amateur fights. So, he was just big dude. He came and I'm a pro. And I mean I ran him out the ring like in 2 rounds and coach was like, I've been doing it for like a month straight. So he was like, man, this Freight Train or Mack Truck. And he was like, man, I was like, yeah, Mack Truck it. And after that, it just stuck with me.
Okay. Okay, definitely. So what's one thing the fans may not know about you?
Uh, I mean, I got everybody talk about my power, but it's my IQ. My IQ is what sets up everything and what shows off my power.
I
I got a
love
good IQ.
See, I'm glad that you said that. Actually, I was going to ask this a little bit later. I saw you did an interview on YouTube with Bink Bink, I believe it's called, boxing podcast. And I love
Yeah,
that you said it wasn't just the knockouts and, the IQ leads to explosive knockouts. And I think
yeah,
that's very key because I believe that certain times with, just boxing fans, me, and just in general, we sometimes don't understand that it's the IQ. You have to have the certain skill set and technique in order to get the knockout. So I,
right.
I definitely love that you said that. Now, as far as like how you said with the IQ, is it a certain technique or skill set that you train for though to get that knockout?
Uh, Not really. I just watch a lot of film. Like I'm a real student of the game. I watch a lot of film, and the knockout goes back from like Donnell Boom and it's an overhand right six. Is the that punch is so basic. You can see it. If you watch a lot of boxing, you see it. It just IQ. Just you got to know it, see it happen. You got to do it without thinking about it. So it's muscle memory. A lot of it's muscle memory because I just studied the game so much.
Right. And I was getting what another thing that I was getting at too, because sometimes, well, we'll get to that in a second. I'll ask you that question. Let me hold off on that one. So as far as like with your promotions team, so let me make sure I got that correct. Is it Mac Truck Promotions, right? At this
Man,
time?
I'm kind of promoting myself right now. Yeah.
Okay, got you. And what is the boxing team you belong to? The club.
Want to every Grindhouse Boxing. That's my gym.
Say it one more time. Groundhouse.
Grindhouse Boxing here in Atlanta, Georgia. That's
Grindhouse.
my gym. Yeah.
That's your gym. Okay, Grindhouse. Okay. Now, also too, I love that knockout. Let me tell you, you are one of my faves right now.
Yeah.
I saw you on TikTok. I
Yeah.
saw you with the boxing voice. They was doing the commentating. I was so hyped. I was like, oh my goodness. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. I cannot remember. I don't know if it was like a month or two ago, and I was just watching the highlights and stuff like that. No, Ness was sharing it on the boxing voice. I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Mac. That
Yeah.
guy, yeah, I was like, okay, he looking
Yeah.
nice. It's looking real right. So just let me tell you, you were one of my faves. So I'm very happy to have this interview
Thank you.
with you right now.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
okay, let's continue. So we know with heavyweight boxing is still a special division. It's the extreme power division. What is one of your
Yeah.
biggest goals in boxing right now?
Things goes on by. I'm just trying to get noticed. A lot of people they sleeping on me, so I just want to wake everybody up. And I work so hard. Like it's not luck. It's not a show. It's not cap. Like I really do this. I kind of really blew off Instagram. So everybody's seen Instagram, and it's a lot of fake stuff on Instagram, but I really do this, and I just want to keep showing the world that this is what I do. It's not a gimmick. It's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? I really do this. I'm a fighter.
Now I see you are from Decatur, Georgia. Do you have any favorite fighters from Georgia or any like rising stars like yourself that the fans need to look out for?
Oh yeah, we got Kedrick White. He just had his pro debut a couple weeks ago. We got Morgan Gregory. We call him Big Mo. He's had his second fight. He's fight actually September 18th. I got my boy Marco. We call him All Star. Yeah, my gym we loaded, man. Those are my favorite guys. I see them grind every day. I seen them come from not really that good to and now they starting to develop something special. And that go to through to Mustafa. Like he's training them and they learning, they grinding, they literally live in the gym. So they
Now,
dedicated to.
now, do you have any fighters that's fighting this upcoming Saturday on the 14th in Atlanta?
Uh, Oh yeah, my boy Najee. That's my dog, man. Chino, because Instagram things like Chino Zone 6. That's my dog. We grew up in the amateurs together. We really grew up together. You know, I'm probably like a year older than them, but we doing it and we keep sparring, and that's my guy. Najee, he's fighting this weekend.
Okay. So I'm gonna definitely be tapped in and on the
He actually
lookout for
having his
that.
pro debut. Having his pro
Oh, it's
debut.
pro debut on the 14th.
Yeah,
Okay.
we fought in the Olympic trials together.
Okay. Now who is your favorite fighter? Do you have a favorite fighter?
Got a favorite fighter?
Mhm.
Right now, it's Tank. Everybody love Tank. Tank, plus he support the gym a lot, so Tank's my guy. But like for big guys, I like watching what's his name? Anthony Joshua, like Joshua, and I like Wilder. Those my guys.
Okay. Now, and you talked about your trainer Moose. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Mustafa? I'm bad with
Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some key, things? Hold on. Let me go back. I'm sorry. What Before we talk about that, what are some key boxers, you sparred with or train with, if you could, let the fans know?
I spar with Dion Watkins. He in Alabama. He trained at Wilder Camp. Brandon Glitton, Bulletproof. He just had a big fight on FX about 2 months ago against what's his name, was FA, not FA job, but what's his name? I got Pochi. It's a Pochi. And I can't think off the top of my head, but them two right there was really like my main guys. Like, who I've been in the gym. We got rounds and rounds and rounds of sparring in. Those my guys.
Okay. And another thing I did want to ask, that let me just go piggyback on that really quickly, as far as
Mm-hmm.
what are some things that your coach, as far as good advice, what does he give you, especially you being a rising star in this game right now?
Right now, man, Mustafa, he really like my dad. Like it's more than boxing. Like it's from girls and like child. Like we so tight. His youngest son and my first daughter are 5 days apart. So it's crazy like how just I don't know how in sync we in. So he really like my dad. He gives me advice, boxing, life is really like a life coach. And he really like a pops. Like that's it.
Okay. So I know you just fought recently. Do you and your team already have a date in mind for your next fight?
Nah, not at the moment. We kind of just we on spar. We've been on the road every weekend supporting fighters and going to shows. So we just been kind of just locking in and networking, and I just been training on the fly. So just staying in tune. That's it.
Absolutely. So, athletes can be very superstitious. It is like a certain routine or something. Is it like a certain routine or something that you do before, hand, that you must do each time?
Uh, nah, not really. I kind of freeloaded. Most thing one thing I listen to Lil Durk all day, every day. Like that's just something. That's something I do. He's my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? He used to train. He trains at the gym sometimes, and
Okay,
he's one.
little
He's
Dirk
one.
train. Okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he
Okay.
really can fight. Like he really can fight. People think he's just a rapper. Nah, he really can fight.
Okay, he got hands. And see, you
Yeah,
already answered one of my questions, because I was like, okay, you from Decatur, that Atlanta scene, who's your favorite? So you answered that question for me right
yeah.
off the bat. Now, do you
Right.
have as far as like a favorite meal or your last meal though before the fight?
For the fight, I eat a steak. Eat a steak.
Okay.
I like steak. That's kind of my thing.
Now listen, I gotta ask you, how you like your steak? Well done, medium. The fans want to know that too.
Oh,
Everybody
I
foodies.
mean, it depends what type of mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll be wanting to tough, so I say well done. But if I'm in like a good mood or I'm just chilling, I'll say medium rare.
Okay.
It
So,
depends.
all right. So let's transition into more of a, serious boxing question. So boxing
Yeah.
is about your mental strength. What are some things you do to get in the right state of mind?
Man, I listen to music. Sometimes I chill. I like my coach. I don't play. He said I play a lot. Like I used to play a lot, but it's not that I play. It's just I can't get like people be so serious, and I can't be so serious because it's like I already do a serious job. So I like to enjoy myself, have a good time, listen to music. Freestyle a little quick. You know what I'm saying? I play with my daughter. She runs around. I grab her around. I'm never like get so in tone and serious, and I just let it just go with the flow. How everything goes.
Absolutely. So as a boxer, what are the areas do you feel like you need to improve upon to, take it to that next level?
Patience. I kind of rush a lot. Patience. That's my thing. Uh, like I was sparring a couple weeks ago, and I was doing good the first 4 rounds, and then I lost patience. And what I did was kind of like I rushed it. So it's just patience. It's just developing and patience. And you always get in better shape. But I'm doing 12 rounds straight, 10 rounds straight. So I'm pretty good shape. But you always get in better shape. But it's patience. That's kind of my thing. It's patience.
Okay. So I see on your I saw on your IG story it said jab challenge accepted. Now, is that like a competition you and your boxing team do? By the way, before you answer that question, you utilized the jab very well in that last fight before you knocked out, I believe his name Jaden Booth.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but is that a challenge or something you guys do with the jab challenge?
yeah,
I said, is
yeah.
it a challenge? But is this something that you guys do regularly? Sorry about that.
Yeah, this time we're doing the gym regularly. Like other day was not like other week it was can't touch this challenge. So everybody's posting like their defensive moves and we tag each other in it. So yesterday I did see he posted a jab challenge, but I got busy so I didn't get to post mine yet. But yeah, that's what we do is we everything. You know, sometimes coach be in the gym like none of y'all can block a right hand. So now we all posting us blocking right hands and stuff like that. So it's little games that we do in the gym.
Okay. Now I gotta ask this too. You already told me who your favorite rapper is. Okay, you said
Yeah.
Lil Durk. So Atlanta is one of my favorite places too to go and hang. You know, I have family in Columbus, Georgia, and Alabama. So
Okay.
you gotta tell me like what's a good nice bar. You order and the fans tell me and the fans what's a good nice bar or club in Atlanta that maybe people might not know of yet that you know that you could let us know.
I wish I could tell you. I don't go out.
Okay.
I'm a gym rat. I wish I could tell you. I be in the gym all the time. If I go out, it's because it's like a team thing. But I'm in the house. I do bowling. Like if I just say I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go bowling with my family or something. So I really don't go out. You know, I'm kind of
Got you.
I'm a gym rat.
I
Yeah,
understand you focus, you know, you focus
yeah.
with boxing. I definitely got it. Now I see you like football too. I was checking out your Twitter page. What's your favorite NFL team and player?
My favorite NFL team is the Broncos. Like that's my team. I'm originally born in Denver, and I went to like a lot of Broncos games when I was a kid with my grandma. So my grandma's real Denver fan, but my family, they were born in Kansas City, so it'd be like we kind of Kansas City Chiefs and Broncos fans. But as of right now, because I met him and we worked at the gym together, Tyreek Hill, he played for the Chiefs, so it's kind of like my
Right.
favorite player right now. You know,
Okay.
what I'm saying he really could do. I see him work. He fast. He can jump. Like I see where he's at in the field.
Oh yeah, Tariq Hill's super quick. I'm surprised since you said Denver. Hold on, Peyton Manning was, you know, before of course he went to Indiana. Did you like? So you was a big Peyton Manning fan?
No, I mean I like Peyton Manning. He was in Indiana, but when the Broncos got him and we started
Mm-hmm.
winning, it was like it felt good. So, it felt good. I got to see my team. I grew up winning a championship because that's when they won. I was born, so everybody I got to see it again. So it was cool.
Now I gotta ask you really quickly too. What was it like, you know, being in Denver, like growing up, transitioning, being in Denver, then going to Georgia?
Brandon,
How was that? Yep.
it was a big transition, but I mean, my mom, she very strong. She don't take it easy on me. She just kind of like, hey, we're moving to Atlanta. It's the South. It's gonna be different. It's gonna move faster. You gotta adjust, and that's kind of what I did. I got into fights in school, but it was cool. I moved to Atlanta when I was 11, so it was cool. I don't really know Denver like that. I just know, little kid stuff. So I really grew up in Atlanta, but Denver, like comparison, it was like a fast thing, and but it was good. I adjusted well, made friends. I got lifetime friends, and it's cool in both states.
Okay. Okay, we got a few more questions. I'm gonna let you go. So as far as I work with now, let me tell you, I work with a lot with the youth. What is advice that you would give a child who wants to become a boxer?
Oh, that's a good question. I got this little fighter in our gym. His name is Kato. He's getting ready for his first pro fight. He's been training for about 2 years now. I mean, he's getting ready for his amateur fight, and he's like real turnt. Like once he get going, he gets emotional. He's so crazy. I be like, man, you gotta calm down. So me, I just try to just let him know, be patient. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get better in time. You gotta be patient. You gotta keep working, stay consistent. And I mean, ever since then, that's what he's been doing. He's been in the gym. He probably missed about a month out of the past 2 years that he's been coming in back for the gym. And he's doing real good. That's why I
Okay,
can stay consistent.
excellent, excellent. Right, definitely. Consistency is key. That's what I always have to tell myself as well. Now, I know you talked a little bit about, you know, you having a daughter. What is it like being a father and how is it balancing everything, you know, just a dad plus boxing?
Yeah, she kind of takes the gorilla out me sometimes. Like I be always like just kind of just going crazy. She give me something to live for. Like I used to be kind of reckless, and you know what I'm saying. I'm chill, but I didn't care. She made me more focused because she depended on me. Like even right now, like she depended on me to know what she's saying. I don't know what she's saying, but I gotta know it because she depended on me. So it just depending on me and make me figure out, make me think more and be more soft, more gentle, like towards her. That's kind of like she balances me out. She really
Absolutely.
does. Yeah. That's my little girl, and I love her.
Yes, it's great. So now I see you got a pick, and you already talked about it. You talked about Tank. That's what I was getting back to because Tank also is one of my favorite fighters. So it's just great. I'm talking to you. Then you said the connection with Tank. And one thing that I feel like a lot of fans say, oh, Tank is just power, or Tank is not, I feel like it's not just the power, but he has the complete skill set. He can box too. A lot of people is underestimating that with Tank, and I just go based on what my eyes see. I'm not you. That's why when I do stuff, I try not to go too harsh because I'm not a boxer. I'm not in the ring. So when you get that from me, I'm just letting you know that's how I look at things. But also, I just want you to elaborate a little bit. How is it like being with Tank as a person? If you could share a few things to the
Like
public.
I haven't hanged out with him like personally, but he comes to the gym, he works out. He came a couple times, and like he cool. He's a humble dude. He says hey to everybody, daps everybody up. Everybody like he just had the thing on Showtime, the epilogue, and he came to our gym and they did it. And everybody was training with him. Like he's training everybody in the ring. We all shadow boxing together. We're doing everything together. And it's not like, oh, I'm Tank, I'm a superstar, I don't want to be around y'all. Like he embraced everybody, like, what's up? Oh, we working in. It's cool, man. He really got skill. Like he's not just power, he could box. You know what I'm saying? He really got skill. And I mean, he a great dude. I have nothing negative to say about him. I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? And I rocks with him.
Absolutely. Now this the last question. So do you see yourself? I know it's a ways away. Even when you retire, though, do you still see yourself still dealing with boxing to some extent after it's all
Yeah.
said and done?
Yeah, my coach, he always say I'm a life, like even when I'm done training, I'm still in the gym. I stay around the gym. I watch other kids. I help the youth. I help other people. I train people. So he was like, you're a lifer. Like he always say, Matt, you're a lifer. This is what you're gonna do the rest of your life. Like you're gonna be boxing. So that's all it is, man. I'm a lifer. I will be training. I'll still be in boxing some type of way when it's all
Okay.
done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I'm definitely gonna be. I'm all the way from Detroit, but you got
Okay.
fans all the way.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm tapped all the way in.
Okay. Bet.
I'm a huge boxing fan. I'm going to be watching hopefully whatever fight you do, I'm gonna be all the way locked in. But
Thank you.
you're welcome. So as far as with your supporters, let the people know where they can, follow you and things like that
Yeah.
on social media.
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter at __ Mac Truck MAC __. You can follow me on TikTok at Mac Truck 404, and then you can find me on Facebook at Decarree Scott.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
But
for
before I
having me.
let you go, let me just shout out my channel. I'm up and coming journalist, analyst. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Afternoon Sports Slate on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Also on Instagram at MK Sports Slate and Twitter at MK Sports Slate. Thank you so much, Mac Truck. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
Hopefully we'll be able to do it again, do another
Yeah.
interview. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.